win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Then it's MP. Then there's Davis, and it's Walsh in at the power forward position. And for Atlanta, they've got Reed. Reza Shea is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Pumpkin in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest in our hands tonight.
Now, here's Kispert. After the miss from Derek White. Buffkin with the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Yang. Reed with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Here's Walsh, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. White the pass to Yang. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And you know, one person here tonight, often not seen, but definitely heard, music producer and my guy, London on the track.
A staple in the Atlanta hip-hop scene. A number of rappers have called him the best producer in the business. That's high praise considering the competition. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to White, stolen by Kispert. And they're on the break. Here's on an open. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kicks it out to MP. White setting the pick for Brown. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Rizichet. Reed with a screen on Brown. Here's Rizichet. Rebound Boston. And a record-setting season continues for him. Now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Anunoby outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Boston trailing. White finds Brown. Back to MP. Celtics passing it around. White drives in. Pass to Walsh. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. Boston again missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Rizichet at the elbow. Count it. Rizichet's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
MP dishes to Davis. The 3 from MP. Offensive rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Bufkin. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Reed. The rebound by the Celtics. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you've got to love that energy.
Here's Bufkin.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
MP kicks to White. MP left side. Brown with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Buffkin with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Celtics trail by 8. MP passes to White. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Rizeshe. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 5 points so far. Here's Buffkin. 7 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Kispert setting the pick for Rizeshe. Again, the Hawks good for 2. And so, MP will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now, here's Kispert. Light covering. Pass to Okongwu. Now, Reed. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Here's Buffkin. Good defense by MP. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Pistons.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now, here's Kispert. 9 points last game. Here's Reed. And Davis pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Got a piece of it. Here's White. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Reed. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 6. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brown dishes to MP. To the left wing. MP with a screen on Reed. Back to MP. Austin needs to get off a shot. White hits the three-point bomb. White's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's stolen by Davis. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Okongwu with it. Here's Buffkin. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
So they take the lead. 6 points for him.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Rizeshe. He's covered by Brown. And Davis sends it back. Here's White. It's deflected. And he stays with it. Pass to MP. Another shot. Rebound by the Hawks.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost. They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Reed with it. Now Rizeshe. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-4 run. And Rizeshe the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Reed. OG Anunoby comes in for Rizachet. And it's Mitchell in for Corey Kispert. Celtics on D. It's a three-point game. Here's Buffkin. On the three off target. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Right the pass to MP. Misses the layup. And has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gang pass to Huff. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Buffkin. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Here's Buffkin. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. No good on the shot.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
MP kicks to Sanders. Back to MP. Pass to Pritchard. And here's White. Here's Pritchard. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Okongwu with it. Shoots over White. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Hunter. And the Hawks lead by 1. The Celtics shooting 45% from the field early. MP dishes to White. Sanders with a screen on Anunoby. And it's White missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now, here's Hunter. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
MP passes to Huff. In the corner, Sanders with it to end the run. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
On the floor for Boston. Holiday out there with Brown. Then it's MP. And it's up in at the center position.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
The Hawks leading by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Mavericks was all business. He had an impressive number of points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Anunoby. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 3. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Hunter. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hawks. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Launches a three. Rebound Boston. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Holiday. Hunter grabs the miss.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Anunoby passes to Mitchell. Here's Hunter. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for DeAndre Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Over in the corner, Brown. Brown gets a screen from Yang. Pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Mitchell finds Hunter. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Hunter. Stolen by Holiday. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Pritchard. MP dishes to Holiday. Back to MP. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And that one's good. Hunter.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. He nailed it.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's MP. Buries it down low. MP's got 17 now.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Olynyk. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anunoby against MP. 5 on the clock. Olynyk can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown finds MP. MP's strong inside.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Mitchell outside. Anunoby outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Anunoby. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Yang pass to Holiday. Now, here's MP. Pass to Holiday. MP with a screen on Hunter from 11 feet away. Here's MP, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
For the Hawks, Reed comes in for Olynyk, and it's Rizashea in for OG Anunoby. Boston also with the sub. Davis has checked in. Here's Rizashea, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to MP. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 12 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Pass to Reed. Hunter on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Reed misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by MP. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. Mitchell outside. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Reza Shea with the steal. Pass to Reed. The good-looking shot from the wing. Reed's got 6 points. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And a wide-open look for MP. Misses the 3. Hawks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Hunter, the pass to Reed. Now Mitchell. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. MP, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Craig, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Pass to Okongwu. Now, Reza Shea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 3. MP kicks to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Okongwu. A three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in. And it's White in for... Drew Holiday. Here's Rizashay. He's got 6. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got 9.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
MP dishes to White. White gets the screen from Yang. From the arc. And it's White missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Buffkin. Rizashay with it. Free throw line jump shot. A rebound by the Celtics. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to White. Over Kispert. And it's White missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Rizashay with it. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Buffkin. He's got 9. Reed with a screen on Davis. Anunoby passes to Kispert. Here's Buffkin. Lock at 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Buffkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Kispert, and the dunk by Kispert.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
MP dishes to White. This ball movement by Boston. Here's Yang. The bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Now he's in the league's top as this team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. Number 1, the Celtics.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Anunoby. Walsh can't get it to go. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Kispert with it. It's good from long range. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
White the pass to Yang. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Buffkin. And here's Reed. Now Kispert. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
The ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's easy to see why they're in this situation. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. So it's the Hawks now. They've got Reza Shea, Anunoby out there with Reed. Then there's Kispert. And it's Buffkin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Kispert with it, wide on him. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Yang using his athleticism. MP with the play.
A powerful jam by MP. I think he really enjoyed throwing that bad boy down.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Buffkin. And here's Reed. Kispert with it. Reza Shea with it. He's covered by Brown. The high post shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Launches it. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got a hand on it. Here's Walsh. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One on Kispert.
Yeah, easy call.
For Boston, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Buffkin. 12 points for him. And he lays it straight in. Buffkin's got 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And that one's good. MP.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Buffkin. 3-pointer. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Reza Shea with the steal. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. MP kicks to Brown. Back to MP. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
Reed with a screen for Reza Shea. Lets the 3 fly, and it's MV with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. From deep. Left side, Brown. MP finds Brown. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Rizachet. Brown, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Step back shot. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got 19 points.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here's Yang. MP powers through the contact inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Atlanta, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Anunoby. Here's Buffkin. Yep, it counts. Buffkin's got 9 points here in the second half. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Atlanta?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Just 5 to shoot, and Davis throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Kispert. Here's Buffkin. Covered by MP. Buffkin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 6. On the wing, MP.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third person. Team starter.
Brown outside. MP dishes to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Out to the right wing. Here's Buffkin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
The Hawks leading by 8. For 3, Kispert nailed from 3-point land. Kispert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Davis finds Brown. Now MP. To the left side wing. Pass to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Yang. The putback. Oh, MP with a thunderous putback.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Kispert with it. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. MP is number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
White, good.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Atlanta leading by 8. Anunoby outside. Pass to Reed. The 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Buffkin with the rebound. Hawks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Mitchell outside. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And MP throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Buffkin, covered by MP. And Anunoby slams it in.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Pritchard. And here is MP. Now White. He's guarded by Anunoby. White the pass to Yang. On the wing, Brown. MP with a screen on Reed. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And 11 points for Jaylen Brown. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hawks. Now, here's Okongwu. Bounce pass from Reed. This one for three. And again, it's OG Anunoby. Anunoby's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Brown kicks to White. Brown dishes to MP. Brown against Reed. MP sets the screen for Brown. Pass to MP. Outside White. Brown outside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Buffkin. That one falls. Buffkin's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Yang passes to White. White gets the screen from Yang. And it's White missing. Atlanta leading by 13. On the wing, Mitchell. Still yet to score. Pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Again, the Hawks score. Celtics trail by 15. MP finds White. The three from MP. And the turnover again by Boston.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for MP. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 51 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. Three-pointers off the mark. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Hunter on the wing. Shoots over White. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Back to White. Pritchard passes to MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Russell, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 11. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Mitchell outside. Back to Russell. The tray. And Boston with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
White with it. He's picked up by Russell. MP with a screen on Russell. Gets it down to single digits. White's got 16 points.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Olynyk kicks to Hunter. Mitchell outside. Okongwu with the screen for Mitchell. He's working for Okongwu and finds him.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Fires top of the key. They get it back. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten it. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talk.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics trail by 10 on the court right now for the Celtics. On out there with Holiday. Then it's MP. And it's Huff in at the 5. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Mitchell missing. Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent group. Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Connects from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 11.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Wade passes to Hunter. Mitchell outside. Back to Hunter. Pass to Olynyk. Wade feeling it out a bit. Hunter, a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Celtics trail by 14. To the middle. And MP with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Back to Okongwu. Rebound Boston. Now here's Brown. Pass to Huff. To the paint. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Here's Hunter. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Floats one. It's hauled in by Huff. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Brown. Tips it. MP finishes the break in style.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Olynyk. He's covered by Brown. Mitchell looking it over. Offline with his 3.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Brown, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Hawks leading by 8. Mitchell right side. Pass to Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. Inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. For the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Celtics trail by 8. To the inside. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Hunter. Down low, here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. MP, no good. Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Okongwu slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses is having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one break forward.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Davis is checked in for Boston. White comes in for Drew Holiday.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And here's Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Anunoby has the open look. Atlanta again missing. Celtics trail by 12. And stolen by Anunoby. Going inside. Buffkin with the bucket.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
MP dishes to White. Celtics passing it around. Yang shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rizichet.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Okongwu. The Hawks leading by 12. Pass to Reed. Rizichet in the corner. Here's Buffkin. Picked by Reed. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Buffkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Brown finds MP. Shoots over Anunoby. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brown's got 19 points.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Up top, Kispert, covered by MP. Fires from deep. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 13. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Utilizing those openings, MP gets the ball into ready scorer's hands.
Pass to Rizichet. Here's Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Yang. Rebound by the Hawks. Reeves got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Buffkin. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Yang. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Hawks leading by 14. Pass to Kispert. And here's Reed. Here's the three. Boston grabs the miss. Walsh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Reed. Over Davis. Reed misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Here's Bufkin. Anunoby outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 10. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Hawks shooting it well here in the 4th quarter. 50%. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
15 seconds.
The first free throw is good.
2 seconds.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. MP passes to White. White gets the screen from Yang. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from White.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Pass to Kispert. Reed with a screen on White. And here's Kispert from the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's Bufkin. The shot's good. Bufkin's got 38 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 16. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Bufkin. Covered by MP. Good work there as it goes. Bufkin's got 41.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Celtics trail by 14. Brown finds MP. "14 feet away. Headshot off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Anunoby outside. They set the pick. Pass to Reed. Here's Bufkin. Just 5 on the clock. Reed with a screen on MP. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. From the corner. MP, no good. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they...
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. It's okay. They wanted it more. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
The National Basketball Association and the Boston Celtics are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or nearest staff member.
Thanks for joining. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. Taking a look at Boston, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And checking out the Hawks, currently a ways below.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got OG Anunoby. He's out there with Okongwu. Rizachet out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Then it's MP. Then there's Davis. And it's Walsh in at the four-man position. And so it's Atlanta with it. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now here's White. His last outing, he had 20. Davis can't hit. Outside Anunoby. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Rizachet, defended by Brown.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Inside, cuts off the pass. Here's Anunoby. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
It's stolen. To the inside, knocked loose. And here's a Kongwu for three. It's rebounded by Walsh. And it's the Celtics ball. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Kispert's shot is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Walsh. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Rejected by Brown.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
MP finds Brown. MP, a screen on Anunoby. Launches a three. Another shot. And MP with a nice bucket inside. MP's got his second basket.
And this is right in his wheelhouse. Hitting the boards and cashing in.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
Now here's White. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Kispert. From 9 feet out. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Kispert's got 6 points.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And focusing on the small forward position here, the top rebounders at that spot this season. Fourth, Zach Riesesche.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
Here's MP. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Here's Walsh. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Kispert outside. Okongwu, a screen on White. Three-pointer, Kispert. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Walsh. Now here's MP. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
Kispert outside. Okongwu, a screen on White. Now Okongwu. Checked by Davis. Anunoby. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Got a hand on it.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Kispert outside. Pass to Bufkin. And here's Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Bufkin, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Walsh. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Atlanta. And here's Kispert. Pass to Bufkin. Kongwu, a screen on MP. Launches it. Bufkin, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Brown passes to MP. The rebound by Atlanta.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Kispert. Outside Anunoby. Here's Bufkin, defended by Brown. Misses the three.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Davis. And here's MP. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White for three. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Rizachet, defended by Brown. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Here's Bufkin, down low. They still need this. Okongwu, no good. Boston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
All eyes on this contest tonight, Doris, as these two squads duke it out for playoff positioning.
Brian, good teams know who their competition is. And when that happens, even in a regular season game, the quality of competition and the intensity gets immediately ramped up. And guess who gets to benefit from that? You and I.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Outside Anunoby. Kispert outside. And he drives in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Did the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is, with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Mitchell's checked in for the Hawks.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Bufkin, covered by MP. Pass to Hunter. Here's Bufkin. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Well, the Celtics shooting just 38% so far in this one. White, the pass to MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 15.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Now Mitchell, looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. White against Anunoby. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He had 57 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
So it's Boston now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
MP, a screen on Hunter. Here's Sanders. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Reed for three. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. White finds MP. Back to White. MP, a screen on Anunoby. To the paint. Here's MP, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Mitchell, the pass to Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby?
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Okongwu. The 3 from Rizashe. Knocks it down from distance. Rizashe's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. On the floor for Atlanta. Naz Reid out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Rizashe. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Holiday against Hunter. Clock at 6. MP, the pass to Holiday. Over Hunter. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Holiday against Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The rebound by MP. Boston leading by 4. Beyond the arc. Outside Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Outside Hunter. Okongwu against Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
To the inside. Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Hawks trail by 10. Mitchell with the ball. 9 points in the game. Pass to Okongwu. There's the 3. Sinks the tray.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Davis. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Rizashe, covered by MP. Stolen by Davis. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Walsh is checked in for Holiday, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Inside, MP.
Oh, okay then. Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hawks trail by 12. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Kispert. Here's Bufkin. Shot clock at 6. And here's a Kongwu. Down low. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And let's see which point guards have been locked in from the foul line this past month. MP, number 1.
His team must love how dependable he is from the charity stripe. They can count on him on the floor and at the line, too.
Derek White's checked in for Pritchard. Screen by MP. White can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Bufkin. The 3 is up. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
White, the pass to MP. Releases. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. White's got 6.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Here's Bufkin. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Kispert. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now here's a Kongwu. And here's Kispert. Picked up by a Kongwu. Here's Bufkin, covered by MP. Bufkin. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Walsh can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 9. Now here's Kispert. 12 points for him. Pass to Bufkin.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't hit the second. Boston leading by 8. White on the wing. Here's MP. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Bufkin. And here's Kispert. Checked by Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And he can't get the first one. Boston making a switch here. Huff's checked in. Good on the second one. The Celtics shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Back to MP. Outside, Brown. From behind the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got 8 here in this quarter. Boston leading by 5. Here's White. MP hammers it it down.
That play's about two things: effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Brown. On the wing, MP from the baseline. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Kispert. Outside Anunoby. The 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Celtics leading by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. And one here from Grandmaster Dash. He wants to know, do you have any fears you're willing to admit? I, for one, am scared of the answers you're going to give.
You promise not to laugh, you two?
I promise.
Well, I haven't told many people, but I'm scared of heights. You laughing?
He's scared of heights.
Jack,
you son of a what? You're scared of heights. Oh my God! So you don't. What do? You sit down all day?
As a matter of fact, I do. Every day is a struggle.
Scared of heights. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. MP really making a difference here.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
The perimeter pair is White and Brown. Then there's Davis. Then it's MP. And it's Walsh in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Pass to MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Here's Bufkin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And he makes both free throws. Celtics lead by 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Kispert. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Bufkin. Here's Rizachet. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown passes to MP. Over Rizachet. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And a look at the stats for MP.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side. Just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier to the left wing. MP, a screen on Anunoby. Back to MP. Pass to Brown. Here's White. The shot no good. Kispert with some nice D.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Bufkin, covered by MP. Outside Anunoby. Over to the wing for the lead. And he drops that one in. Bufkin's got 18.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game. And that pass, that was pretty.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 1. Pass to Kispert. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. And it's blocked by Davis. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Rizashe. The putback. It's good on the putback. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
MP rejected by Okongwu. He gets it in there. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Kispert, left side. Okongwu, great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Atlanta. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bufkin. Back to Anunoby. Here's Bufkin. He's guarded by White. Fires from the wing. Good work defensively by White. Boston trailing. Now here's MP. White looking it over. Screen by MP. Right side White. Tipped. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Brown for 3. Boston again missing. Here's Bufkin. He's got 18. Outside Anunoby. There's a screen. Down low. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got 20 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside, Brown. Pass to MP. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Kispert outside. Here's Bufkin. Back to Kispert. Okongwu, a screen on White. To the paint. Back to Kispert. Goes back up. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
MP finds Davis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Okongwu, the pass to Kispert. Okongwu, a screen on White. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half. Animal.
Substitution on the court.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Inside. Reed passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed sets a screen. 4-3. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday. From deep, MP. Rebound Atlanta. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Outside Hunter. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wade in at the 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
Down low. And there's Hunter on the assist by Mitchell.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Hunter. And here's Reed to take the lead. Hunter can't get it to go.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
MP, the pass to Pritchard. Back to MP. Outside Holiday. Screen by MP. It's tipped. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Hunter. Sanders with a rebound.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Here's MP. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
Krejci's checked in for Wade. Hits both from the stripe. Hawks trail by 4. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Outside Mitchell. Over MP. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pritchard gets it to go.
Oh, great recognition there by MP. Getting it to the open man.
Krejci, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Krejci. Outside Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's MP. Good. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Outside Mitchell. MP against Russell. A slam dunk by Reed.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. On the wing, Holiday. Hunter covering. Holiday against Hunter. From deep. The shot by Holiday, no good. Outside Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Celtics lead by 4. Outside Holiday. To the inside. Here's Sanders. The shot, no good. Nice D from Reed. Right side Russell. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Left side Reed. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reed on the inside.
Outside Holiday. Back to MP. Hunter against Holiday. Kicks it out to MP. Takes the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd default to go down for this guy.
Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I love the emphasis right there by MP, sending a message to the defense.
Pass to Reed. Fader on the way. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now here's MP. Here's Walsh. Anunoby covering. Back to MP. Here's Walsh. Outside White. MP, the pass to White. Here's Brown. The rebound by Atlanta. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's MP. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. MP's got 44. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bufkin. Over MP. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Rizachet. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bufkin to take the lead. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown in the high post. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Rizachet, defended by Brown. Out to the wing, and here's a Kongwu for 3. Davis with a rebound.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And yep, it's good. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Back to MP. Outside White. Screen by MP. No good from outside.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Bufkin. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Davis, the pass to MP. Here's Walsh. Now here's White, defended by Kispert. MP. Bufkin with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Outside Anunoby to take the lead. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
OG Anunoby is 6'7" with a big-time frame. He's going to shake off some contact, folks.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. White, the pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Okongwu, a screen on White. Fires from deep. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
MP staying focused.
MP is absolutely fearless when they had to have a score. Go ahead, young sir.
Left side, Anunoby. Here's Rizachet. Brown with some nice D. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
You like how Derek White scans the floor, always aware of where the opportunities are. Nicely done.
Now here's Kispert. He's guarded by White. Kispert outside. Anunoby on the wing. And it's blocked by Davis. They retain possession. Celtics lead by 4. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Kispert. Boston with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's MP. And yes! Another basket!
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year.
And he's done it 30 times. I mean, it's unreal. That was the mark that prime Wilt Chamberlain established all the way back in 1963.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's a Kongwu. Down low. A shot to stop the run. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. MP, the pass to Davis. MP looking around. Outside White. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Kispert. Not a lot of room. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
MP no good.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Kispert, right side. Pass to Bufkin. Kongwu, a screen on Brown. From the high post. Bufkin, no good. And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kongwu, a screen on White to the middle. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And Atlanta with possession here.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Pressure here for MP, folks.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And an Obi for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But
Great win tonight, MP. Way to bring home that W. This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.